Hey, good morning. God's blessings to you. Thursday morning, day 7, left Mountain Crossings Hostel. It's so foggy. The big old drops are falling like rain. And there's a hiker right there coming behind me. I'll let him pass while I yammer. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Got an early start at 7. Just attended Bible study from a distance with my wonderful crew in Waukesha, Wisconsin. I'm under the 2 dropped calls rule, so first time that it drops, I call back and they answer it, and second time it's over. So I made it about a half an hour hiking and listening and participating. So that, I guess that was a win, but that is what it is. Felt awful yesterday. Coming down the backside of Blood Mountain was brutal. People say that stepping, the downside of the hike, downside of mountains beats you up. This one really beat me up. I was worried about today. Did the PT exercises that I've been prescribed by my son-in-law Woody. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And Christine. And today, right now, nothing hurts. Like nothing. That'll change too. Gonna try to do about 11.5, but I'm gonna be smart about it, and if it doesn't seem like it's working, I'll find a campsite or a spot to pitch the tent and call it a day. So there we go, continuing north on Thursday, day 7. All right, God's blessings. Good morning again on day 7. Came up from there. In a little while, I'll be going up there. Won't be taking a lot of shots of the views today because, well, I imagine that's a really good view, but it's all good. What is good is the sitting rock and the perch and the place to take a break and take a drink. I'm just thinking everything that hurt yesterday seemed to have calmed down, and I gave a little shout out to Pursuit PT, my son-in-law Woody's business in Crown Point, Indiana. He and another physical therapist, Christine, are kind of helping me out with, hey, I've got this little thing, and they've given me stuff to do, and I think it's working. So if you need a physical therapist in Crown Point or around Crown Point or St. John, Indiana, Pursuit PT. Trail magic. So I just came up about 700 feet of vertical from Trail Magic, down in the valley. 3 church gentlemen from, one of them was from a couple hours away, set up a pretty substantial feed. Coffee, soda, hot ham and cheese sandwiches, protein chips, snacks, water supplement, fresh fruit, carrots, just the nicest bit of trail magic way down there, which was perfectly timed. I stopped for about a half an hour, got a recharge. Literally, I recharged my phone as part of it, filled my water, left with some peanut butter crackers and an apple in my bag for my next snack break, so all good. Today I'm trying to take a pretty big bite of about 12 miles. If it doesn't work, I'll stop at a kind of a stealth campsite along the way, but so far I think I'm about 7 into it, maybe a little more, and it's going well. Fog is lifted, we have views, I'm sitting at the top of the world again, and things are good. So that was my first real trail magic. The first night out, Ellie, who I introduced briefly a couple of videos ago, her partner Gray brought a package of cookies to the campsite, so I had a cookie. Gray, you're a great person, but that cookie was a little lame, so I don't know if it counts as my first trail magic. Just kidding. Thank you. And then I stopped And the guy gave me the tortilla that made the tortilla cheese and peanut butter sandwich. And again, trail magic. This one was real. This was the first trail magic of the trip, and it's pretty sweet. All right, blessings on your day. Cruising. We really don't have onions growing that big in Wisconsin or Indiana. Georgia's amazing. Coming down the last incline of the day. Again, spectacular view. The fog is long gone. Just a pleasant day. Downhill for about, it's less than a mile now. It's all pretty much downhill. The end of about 12 miles. A little bit of a test on my body, but I think I'm happy with how it responded. So all in all, pretty nice. Had the trail magic. Passed a few people, got passed by a lot more. I am clearly not fast, but encouraging is that uphills are starting to be fun, maybe? Not fun, that's the wrong word, but steady. We'll go with steady. So I'm going to be at a shelter called Low Gap Shelter. I'm lazy tonight, so if there's room in the shelter, I'm going to put out my sleeping pad and skip the tent and snore away and get up twice to pee, regardless of what that does to others. Does that sound selfish? Does that make me a bad person? Yeah, I'll try not to do all of that. Anyway, it's been a good day. It's going on 3:15. I'll be off the trail by probably 3:30, 20 minutes or so. And again, it's all downhill, which sounds like fun until your knees tell you that it's not. But I can't complain about anything. You know, I've said now 20 times that everything's a blessing, and today certainly is. It's just gorgeous, and very grateful for the opportunity to be here and do this, and happy that I'm not falling apart in the early going. So we'll see. There's still time to fall apart. All right, this is it for tonight. I'll see you in the morning of day 8. This is end of the first week. Last week, Thursday, I walked the stairs on the approach trail, which is like a mile. So this is the 7th day of full hiking, coming to an end. Not true. I have my poles back. A gentleman picked them up, didn't want anybody stealing them. He called the hostels in the area. I called the hostel that I stayed at. They connected me to him, and he gave me a call, or connected him to me. And he gave me a call yesterday, and he drove 40 minutes and dropped them off at Mountain Crossings Hostel. They were there waiting for me, so I have my hiking poles back. I'm gonna have to get a long piece of yarn and run it from one up my sleeve, across my back, and down my sleeve like little kids that are prone to losing their mittens. But yeah, now I'm done. Hiking poles and a view. Since all of Ellie's friends and family are watching my videos, Ellie gets to be in the video. Yay! Just so that, you know, they're watching, not just watching some random guy walking the trail.
Me eat a Reese's cup.
Mom, she's eating peanut butter cups for supper. Where have you gone wrong? Why have you failed us?
Oh my gosh.
So miserably. All right. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, Eleanor. This is Eleanor.
Hello, Eleanor. Ellie J.
Ellie J. Yep. All right. Bye, guys.